Hey, are you a first-time dog owner and looking for a specific breed? Well, hey, I'm Dr. Kelsey. This is Kimber, my dog, and I want to give you a couple of breeds that are probably a good suggestion for the first-time pet owner, first-time dog owners. Well, let me first hit a couple of factors that you ought to consider for your life that's going on in choosing a breed. So first off would be the exercise or energy level of a dog. So you think about a lab like this, like she's going to have a lot of energy requirements and activity. So think about that. You also want to think about the grooming. Do you want a dog that you have to get groomed or give baths to a lot? So that's another factor to consider. Thirdly, I'd say is just look at your family dynamics. Do you have little kids or no kids, or do you have an elderly parent maybe in the house? All of those are factors to consider in choosing a certain breed, especially the first time. And then lastly is just the size, right? Some people want smaller, some people want medium or large or extra large, because we got them all in the dog world. So those are some factors to consider real quick. Now let me just throw out there a few suggestions on certain breeds again for the first-time owner. The Golden Retriever, how can we can't skip over that one. The Golden Retriever is probably one of the most popular breeds along with the Labrador Retriever. Obviously they're bigger, they do some shedding, they obviously have their issues sometimes medically, but they're a great first-time breed. You know, very sweet, very loving, as you can tell she is. You know, the other some other suggestions are in a bigger department or medium size. Standard poodles have a lot of personality. They're really good. Boxers, now boxers have a lot of energy, so maybe you're a family that enjoys exercising and running and things like that you might want to take a boxer going, but they have a lot of personality, very sweet. In terms of the smaller dogs, maybe a miniature schnauzer, the gray miniature schnauzer, they have a lot of personality. You do have to get them groomed. And then Cavapoos, I have had Cavaliers before, Cavalier King Charles. Cavapoos or Cavalier King Charles mixed with poodles. They're usually smaller dogs, but very sweet, very loving. Beagles make great dogs as a first-time owner. Again, they have a good bit of energy, but they do talk a little bit, but there's, again, very sweet dogs. And then also, lastly is the doodles. You know, there's a lot of golden doodles and labradoodles that are out there. They're probably the most popular thing we see. And I do think they make good breeds for the first time. You do have to watch them on some issues of chewing up stuff and you know, being rambunctious, but they do all have a good bit of have a lot of personality and are very sweet. So hopefully think about those factors in choosing your first breed, and also those are some suggestions for breeds for you guys for first-time pet owner, first-time dog owners.